Lots of opinions, and he's become a feature on Oxford Street in London, where he yells his political commentary at shoppers walking by. But now the local council is bringing rebel rouser Daniel Shine to task. They say he's simply too loud. RT's Polly Boyker meets the man who's not afraid to shout about what he believes in.
Danny Shine's got an unusual addiction. The father of three likes to take his megaphone to central London and talk to passers-by about things like why we're here and the perils of consumerism.
Ladies and gentlemen, is there a doctor in the house? Is there a psychotherapist, a psychiatrist? This man spent £125 on a pair of shoes he doesn't need. He obviously is in need of some psychological help.
I like to call it a stream of consciousness. Others would definitely call it verbal diarrhea. Yeah, it's the spoken word form of art.
Earlier this year, Westminster Council confiscated Danny's megaphone and summoned him to court.
What are you looking for in life?
I love you, you're great.
Oh, thank you.
Last time. You're really
thank
good.
you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to let you know, this is a legal update. In case you didn't know, it is illegal to disobey anyone here in Westminster.
Danny's being prosecuted for breaking a bylaw banning anyone from making any noise which is so loud or so continuous or repeated as to give reasonable cause for annoyance to other persons.
Obedient, look how wonderfully obedient. That's what you call good
That's why they took away his megaphone.
You get a gold star.
But for Danny, this is more than just about public speaking. It's about his human right for freedom of expression.
To me, he should really shut up now.
Doesn't that threaten freedom of speech in this country?
That is the problem.
I think it's good for the passive consumers, as you and I, to free our minds from the perpetual consumption of consumerism.
But I saw you complaining about the decibels a little earlier.
Not so much complaining, it's my subconscious self coming out of my mind. It's like your inner demon. I mean, I'm here to make a pretty penny, madam, and it's like raining on my parade.
For some fans, though, Danny's a ray of sunshine.
I mean, he's beautiful, like, you know, he's beautiful in a...
I feel like you have a crush on him.
Not like I have a crush on him, just like he's beautiful, that he's living his life about what he cares about.
Danny's due in court, where he's set to argue that the law that Westminster Council are prosecuting him under infringes his human rights.
Just to let you know that your telephone calls are being listened to. I am actually talking from some experience. I used to work at GCHQ, but I nearly slipped my wrist where I had to listen to the type of conversations that most of you are having.
I think it's completely wrong, because if they do manage to quiet him, then where's that going to stop? I mean, we're all just going to be suppressed into not talking, not speaking. You know, I just think that's going to be a bad thing. So fair and well done to Danny to keep the flag flying for our freedoms.
And while Westminster City Councils have told us that their conflict with Danny is merely a question of decibels, Danny Shine is planning to get even louder.
If I had the resources one day, I'd be quite nice to go out there with a really good PA system and do it in a really nice, like, you know, with a bit of reverb maybe.
Now, if you
Polly
want to be
Boyko,
listened to
RT,
actively by
London.
GCHQ, you have to say words.